Welcome back to Snackcast.
Sup?
So again, we're still riding the epigenetics, mind over medicine, Lissa Rankin train. And this one is kind of in the middle of the book, she goes into the importance of community and people. And, you know, if I had to narrow down the three, outside of stress, we know stress is a factor in it, how you deal with that stress. But it kind of boils down, at least to this point, to hope, purpose, and community.
Yep.
In my mind, right? And as I was kind of quietly, the book wasn't even on. I do audiobooks. The book wasn't even on. I was driving, and I really just started to get angry. Right?
Stress cortisol?
Stress. No, I reflect on what our governments and our health officials did during the COVID-19 pandemic.
14 days to flatten the rest of our lives.
Yeah. They literally, the lockdowns, don't leave your home. Have no social interaction with anybody.
But Scott, we had to do something.
Don't go to work. They robbed, in my opinion, y'all can get mad at me all you want.
Yeah, you can get mad at me.
They robbed us of hope. They introduced incredible levels of stress. They robbed us of purpose, and they robbed us of community.
And that's just the start. The catastrophic nature, and we just got a study that came out today. Alcohol and drug-related deaths between 20 and 21 amongst individuals 0 to 18 years old. These are our children. Doubled during 20 and 21. So what they did was very real. And I let me start by saying I really don't care if they had the best of intentions.
Nope.
Because they should know better, and I think they did know better. So Fauci, that is for you, Buttercup.
Yeah, I mean, if you and I can simply pick up a book, we're not healthcare professionals,
right?
And get some kind of understanding of how all of this is interconnected to our.
But there's common then someone who's been in the medicine field for their whole life should know better, and they did know better,
right? And that's what I'm doing.
We shouldn't be covering up our faces. We shouldn't be locking kids out from school 6 feet away. Songs being written about being 6 feet away from each other.
Right.
Wrong.
Right.
Wrong.
It's
hey, let's do a meeting over Zoom, right? Let's do church meetings over Zoom. Don't get me started, right? My community group, they know how I felt about that.
Did you let them know?
I let them have it. And again, best of intentions. Let's keep community going. Let's do it over Zoom. No, let's not.
And I think I want to speak to that element specifically is the internet and the Zoom meetings, right? We were encouraged that this was somehow a replacement for real human interaction, healthy relationships. You know what it was? Garbage.
Yeah.
It was bullspit.
It was to be a propaganda for their profit machine. And at the end of the day, that's all COVID really was.
Never let them do it again.
Yep.
Ever.
I agree.
So personally speaking, Kevin and I were in large part, I don't want to say denialists of the disease. It was more denialist of the response. And I think we did a pretty good job of keeping our kids out of that. But man, I feel for that kid that is in a critical developmental stage and, you know, was behind a computer for 2 years.
Right.
That social interaction, education, I think that there are going to be consequences from this that span decades.
And I don't remember, energy doesn't move. It doesn't go away. It just, any action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? If you change the game, if you go, all right, we're all going to go hide behind our masks and we're all going to not go to work and we're all going to do all these things and separate, it doesn't mean that there's not going to be a response. There might not be an immediate response, But to your point, we're going to be dealing with this for a very, very long period of time.
Yeah.
You're going to be dealing with more school shootings. You're going to be dealing with learning disabilities. You're going to be dealing with people who don't know how to deal with other humans. I mean, this is going to go on for a long period of time. And the illnesses of such, right? What did we say? What did we say the average weight gain was for...
What they call it?
During COVID?
COVID 29 or something like that?
Average weight gain was 29 pounds. Like, insane.
So the mental health, the physical health, and how those two are going to collide in the future, we just talked about the Harvard study, where by whatever age, there was serious differences in the physical health of the two groups.
That wave's coming.
It's coming. Yeah.
You know, we're scratching the surface now of the damage that we did.
Right. So I want to end it on a positive note. This one had Kevin and I both irritated, fired up when we...
Really?
I think I shared my thoughts with him, and he went, oh, you're so... You know, the positive note to take out of it is, in my mind, one, never let someone else rob you of hope, purpose, and community. Ever. Do whatever you got to do. Go meet people under the big oak tree if you want to.
Yeah. Your hospital says you can't have your spouse there. Wrong. I'm either taking my spouse out of the hospital or I'm going to see her.
Right. Yeah. And I would encourage, you know, even if you tend to be a, what do you call it when you would just rather be at home? Introvert, not really introvert, though,
hermit.
But hermit, that's one way. But even if you're that type naturally, I get in a book club, volunteer at a nonprofit, spend time with, you know, distant family, cousins and friends, and have, you know, church.
One or two good relationships.
Real human, not Zooms. Don't do it on Zoom.
Not texting. Not social media friends.
Yeah.
One or two people that you can pick up a phone and go, hey, let's go have lunch.
Yeah.
Let me learn about your life.
And do it on a regular basis. And be real. You know.
Because it will, your health depends on it.
Yeah. Your physical health depends on it. So,
That's good.
All right. Snackcast at yes.fit. Questions, comments, concerns. Let us know.
Complaints, go to him.
Yeah, and I'll send it to Juan.
All right.
So thanks for tuning in.
Stay moving.
See ya.